Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about using Microsoft Stream. Microsoft Stream is Office 365's video streaming platform. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, Stream is very similar. Probably the biggest difference is where YouTube is a public platform, Stream is limited to your tenant. It's a private streaming platform. Um, there, you can't even share it outside your tenant right now. Roadmap shows that eventually you will be able to share outside, but it'll still not be a public platform. It is for your tenant, and it is intended to be a private streaming platform. This video is going to be the first of two videos. In this video, I want to focus on just how to use Stream and how it's organized. And then in the next video, we will talk about content authoring using Stream as someone who is uploading videos and uh, providing the content to Stream. So as you see here, we're at the portal page again, portal.office.com. I've already logged in. Stream is in my app list. And if I go to the waffle menu, normally Stream does not show here. I have pinned Stream. I've pinned it to the launcher from the All Apps area. So if you're coming in the first time to this, you will probably have to click on the All Apps link to see Stream. But then you can just right-click on the context menu and hit Pin to Launcher, and you can have it right up here, like mine does. I pinned it here because I use it quite a bit. So we'll go ahead and we'll go into Stream and quickly take a look at it. We're going to take a look at we'll look at the homepage here real quick. We'll look at how you find videos, how we can interact with some videos, and then we'll talk a little bit about organizing and that sort of thing, and then wrap it up and save the authoring or the content creation for the next video. Um, on the home, a little bit different organization here than what you would find in say YouTube. Here you have a moving banner of featured videos. This is something that's set up by the Stream administrator. You won't have any ability, unless you are the administrator, you normally won't have the ability to really change this or influence what's up here. These are specifically selected videos. Next, you have the areas. I guess this is a tutorial area. I don't really have a good name for what this this toolbar is right here, other than maybe toolbar. Um, Followed by kind of what you would expect from a streaming platform, a list of the trending videos, what people are really watching a lot of, and then popular channels. Uh, Channels, just like channels in YouTube or watch lists in YouTube, are really just a list of curated videos. Could be on a topic, it could be a specific organized curriculum of videos. But either way, a channel is just a way of creating a bucket to organize some videos and to help you find things by topic or whatnot. Um, so let's take a look at the Discover menu. The Discover menu is really your user menu. If you don't have a specific link already that you're going to watch a video, this is really where you can go to look at different ways of organizing the content that's on Stream to help you find things a little bit better. So I'm going to just start with videos itself. This is the laundry list of all the videos on the tenant. Now, in the environment that I'm using, there's really not many videos here, but this list could get long. It's one of those infinitely scrolling things. You see, as I get to the bottom, it continues to scroll and add more and more videos of content. Um, and what's there really to say here? It's a list of videos. It gives you the names. If somebody's typed in the description, you can see how many views it's gotten, likes, comments that are in the video, who uploaded it, and then you have some certain actions. You'll see here on the first video, I've got a pencil that allows me to edit the video because it's my video. This is one I uploaded as an author. As a user, I normally just have the link to share it, and this allows me to get the link that I could send to someone else and say, "Yo, look at this video here," um, sort of thing. Just like you do when you hit share on a YouTube video. You'll notice that the items that are in the Discover menu are replicated across the top of these pages, so I don't have to keep going into the Discover menu. I can go straight to the channels to look at what channels have been defined in this tenant. Once again, not a highly used tenant, so there's not a lot of channels here, but you get an idea of what they are. And channels are kind of nice from the point of view that you can follow them. That way, if someone, as authors upload videos into that channel, you'll be made aware of it, and can continue to follow those videos and watch them, uh, that sort of thing. Let me show you. You can also share the channels from here, stuff like that. Pretty straightforward, searching, sorting, kind of the basic things. And this is not much different than when you use channels in YouTube. Uh, People and groups. I'm gonna discuss groups more in the authoring video, but these are really helping you find videos based on the users. So on people, I'm searching for videos by a particular user, uh, which is a little bit of a strange interface here because it gives me, and then I have to click me to see my list of videos. And so the people search somewhat limited or somewhat cumbersome, I'll say, as far as locating videos. But groups is a little more helpful in that it gives you a list of groups that you have access to, and from here you can like it's there's a lot of similarity between the group interface and the channel interface in that you can see how many videos and how many are participating in this particular tenant. No one's really added anything to any of the groups, I don't think. Yeah. So not a lot to demo here, but it is a way of looking at if you are a member of a team, let's say a Microsoft team, and you know that somebody's posted a bunch of videos in that team, you can come through this interface to see the videos that are associated with that group. When we get to the next video and we talk about authoring, then we'll talk about when we upload videos, uploading to individual versus the group. And this distinction will become very important at that point. But as a user of Stream, you're probably going to spend most of your time in the first two, either looking at specific videos or looking at specific channels of curated videos for the content. So let's take a look at what you get when you're viewing a video in Stream from the user's point of view. And I'm gonna pause this because we don't need to watch this video. Um, just like any other video platform, any streaming platform, your video player has the usual stuff: play, volume, pause, closed captions, speeds. We can go theater mode to make it bigger. You can go full screen, that sort of thing. So nothing surprising there. Um, Something that is a little bit different between Stream and YouTube is Stream. When an author uploads a video, it will send the video gets sent through Azure Cognitive Services to get a transcript made, and this transcript is bookmarked, so you can read the the spoken words from that video and click to those points in the video to jump around, so to speak. This video does not have interactivity, but when I get to the authoring video, we will talk about this. This is just a tie-in with Microsoft Forms that allows a content author to maybe ask for ratings, put in surveys, a quiz, whatnot, depending on what the video is. For example, the video we're looking at right now, Introduction to Forms, I could have thrown a quiz at the end of this video to quiz your knowledge of what you saw in that video. This one does not have any interactivity, but that capability is in here, and in the next video we'll talk a lot about adding this capability into the video. But as a user, if something is there like that, it will pop up automatically for you, so you don't really have to worry about that. Underneath, you end up you get you get the area where you get to see the description and you get to interact with this video. Once again, very similar to the other streaming platforms. Here, I can share it. I can add it to my own watch list if I have a list that I want to title "Watch Later" or something like that. That's what this link is for. I can like it. I can also create my own channels or add it to my own groups uh, as a way for me as a user to help organize my content. It doesn't affect what the author put up there. So, as an author, if I upload this video and I put it into a particular channel or I assign it to a particular group, me as a user coming in here and organizing it with these links, I'm not affecting the author's what the author did. I'm just affecting my own personal view of this content. It just helps me work with it uh, in that way. And then lastly is the comments area, and it's like any other streaming platform. Just type away your comments. Hey, I liked it, or hey, in this video you said you could do XYZ. Does this mean that you can also do PQR? So you can type those comments in. The author can respond. Anyone else can respond. It's a conversation thread about this video, and it's tied to this video and all that. So that's pretty much it from the user point of view. Let me I won't dig a lot into a lot of these things because they are kind of self-explanatory for anyone who's used social media. But let me talk about the share, because share does work similar but a little bit different than you might experience in a platform like YouTube. Similar to YouTube, when you hit share, the default value is to give you a copy of the link, and this link of this video you can share with anyone, and then they can come in and look at the video by going to this link. The one thing I will say about this is right now in Stream, it's limited to the users of your tenant. So if I sent this out to, like, say, my friend Joe, who's not a member of my organization, is not on my Office 365 tenant, and Joe tries to use the link, Joe will get a message saying that he can't view it. Um, that's something that's very important to remember when using this platform. It's not a public platform. So even though this is a link that you can send out to other people, they may not be able to see it unless they have an account in your tenant. Um, You'll also see here that you can share it right on Yammer. So your whatever Yammer groups you've got set up, you can click that link and off it goes to. It'll open up the Yammer selection dialog, and you pick where you want to share it in Yammer, and it'll give you it will just make a post for you with the link to that video, which is pretty handy if your organization uses Yammer a lot. You can also email this. Pretty straightforward. You start typing in people's names, and that you want to send it to, and it'll construct an email that also has the link in that email, and it'll send it off through your Outlook. And the last way of showing is through an embed. You can get an embedded iframe. This is great for if you want to go to a SharePoint site. And let me just do that. I'm gonna copy this iframe here and copy this that value. And then through my waffle menu, I'm going to open up SharePoint and go to one of my sites. Let's see here. Just open up my Python users group. It's a SharePoint site collection. Oh, and you can see this is one I've already. I'm gonna back up here a second. I'm gonna pick this users group because the Python users group does have an embedded video. So here we are. We're on my SharePoint site. I'm gonna edit this home page and click the plus button to add a web part, and I'm going to add the embed web part. As soon as I do that, I come over to the left-hand side here and I paste in that iframe, and it takes a few seconds, but you'll see it's already starting to load up that stream right in there. So there I am. That video is now embedded into my SharePoint site, and anyone who has, once again, SharePoint allows you do have a possibility when using SharePoint Online of I can provide access to someone who's not in my tenant to the SharePoint site. I can share this site collection with someone not in my tenant. And that kind of creates a usability problem on this page because now I have this embedded video that person cannot see. Most of the people that can come to the site collection probably can see this video and have no problem experiencing it, but others may see an error message here, and that's something to keep in mind um, until Stream uh, progresses and some of those capabilities are built into the product. But right now, that capability is not built in. You can have kind of a wonky experience, I'll say, when using that embedded link, particularly if you go somewhere outside of SharePoint, say your personal website. So you got a WordPress blog that you toss that embedded iframe into, it's probably not going to work for a lot of people. So that's something to keep in mind. And that's Stream. I mean, that's really what the interface is. I think it's a little ironic because you're probably watching this video on YouTube right now, and so you got it's an instructional video on how to use something that you probably already know how to use. But I really wanted to take some time to highlight some of the differences, some things that are unique about Stream, and certainly highlight the tenant aspects of this platform and the fact that it's not public and it has very limited usage. So once again, hope you liked the video. Share it if you did. Uh, and I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you.